Okay, so today I want to find out why this TV has decided to call it quits near enough. And what it does is really strange. I've never known a TV to do it, only except for the one downstairs, but that only does it once in a full blue moon. And the picture has gotten worse, by the way. The picture, it now does a, like, when, say I'm playing on the PS3 on Grand Theft Auto 4, I only noticed it this morning, and it's been doing it quite a lot, like when I was playing on it. The picture, when it jumps about, it used to be about here. Well, bottom half is completely doing it, and it does it to about here. So that half, well, quarter, say there to there, is the only thing that's staying, well, that isn't jumping about. And another thing, this TV switches itself off after half an hour, and it's the fourth time it's done it. It's done it this morning as well, and what it does is it switches itself off after, say, half an hour, and it will not respond. So I had to turn it off at the mains, leave it for about 10-15 minutes, come back, switch the mains back on and see if it will do anything, press the on button, and it works just fine. When it did it this morning, I touched the screen and it was stone cold, and there was just a little amount of heat coming out the vents, and I thought, oh, that's a bit weird. So yeah, we're going to have an investigation into that as well. So yeah, this TV's near enough had it. There's going to be, well, I'm replacing this one soon anyway, once this room's been fully renovated and stuff. It's going to get replaced because it's just fucked. There's no stand for it, and it's just knackered really. And plus, it looks like it's been through hell. I mean, you might not be able to see it, but there's like a few scratch marks on the screen and stuff, and scuff marks here, there and everywhere. So yeah, it's near enough had it. And also I forgot to mention the main reason why I got this TV for nothing, because it was going to go to the dump. Because my aunt and uncle, who originally owned this TV, had the same problem. Got Samson out to try and fix it, and they said, unfortunately, it's nothing we can repair. So I thought that was a bit strange, but originally it was supposedly the T-con board, but I don't think it is if they say they can't replace it, because I can pick up a recode T-con board, like reconditioned T-con board, for at least 68 quid. If they say it's something they can't replace, like repair, then it's probably the chip on film, I think. So yeah. Anyway, I'm going to take this thing apart, and this video will probably be split into two, like two parts. So yeah, just give us a minute, I'll put it on the bed. Okay, so it's on the bed. I don't know if I've ever got the model number of this thing, but it's model LE46A656A1F. Made in Slovakia. I can't pronounce that, my apologies. But this is 240 watt model. And it's got various inputs. Never saw that though. PC video, PC audio in. Weird. Service port. Maybe that'll tell you what's wrong with it. Maybe. And I'm not sure what that is. Common interface. Weird. I thought that was a thing where you could put more memory or a new graphics card or something in it. So yeah, let's tear this thing apart. Oh, if you're wondering what that is, get the fucking thing open. There we go. It's where the TV stand goes. So they've used a shit amount of metal in this fucker, I'm telling you. So when this thing goes, I'm definitely recycling it myself. I'm getting some money out of this thing. Anyway, let's take the cover off. Okay, so I've had a little bit of a nose around. I I've noticed that a few of these capacitors on the what's it called, power supply board are bulged just a tad. The main filter capacitors, which are two 450 volt at plus or minus 150 microfarad, they're okay, but yeah, a few capacitors look like they're bulged. And I'll quickly show you something. I don't know if the camera will zoom in on it, but right where that, I'm sorry, right there is a neon lamp, and I thought that was rather strange. I'm gonna test both fuses to see if they're okay, and I'm just gonna have a little probe around to see if they're okay, if anything's on here that's going bad, apart from a few capacitors that look like they're bulging. I've had a little bit of a snoop around on this main processor board and disconnected a few things, and just basically going to give it a little bit of a clear out. But this is the interesting thing I found.